flip this? You want to do this? You just want to flip the tripod around?
No.
We're
I
live.
get it. They're live. They can talk.
Hello.
There we are. There.
We are live.
I can see it over there in the corner, right there.
I don't see
That
you.
one.
Welcome.
That's because it's delayed. Hello. See, it's odd because I can't see.
There we are.
Yeah, there you are.
With all my junk in the background.
Yeah, there we are.
What junk? Junk in the back.
I was trying to clean out my closet, so.
Okay, well.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, boy. Duncan 1900, we just saw them yesterday. Living Miracle Homestead, we just saw her yesterday.
Oh, wait.
See?
Sorry.
You told me to do it.
And I forgot to turn mine down.
J Love, hello. Samson Farms, saw them this weekend. Hey, Jess. Jess, I just messaged your friend Nicole and told her that we were in her neck of the woods, but I didn't think to tell her to jump on the live stream. Oh, there's Hidden Oaks Homestead. Yes, there are.
Yeah, we were just talking about them.
I'm sure their ears were burning.
Yeah.
Hey, Allie. So we are here at Hamiltonville Homestead, Hamiltonville Farm. What's
One, it's
Hamiltonville Farm.
senior?
Singular.
Hamiltonville
Yeah,
Farm. Yeah.
Farm.
not quite yet.
It's catching up.
It's catching up. Playing catch up.
It's playing catch up.
Yeah.
Comes right up.
There it
Get
is.
that with the mustard.
Yeah, there you go. All right, good. You'll come on here.
The farm on Route 66.
Oh, I see. I can see y'all both.
Also.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yep.
You're there.
See, there I am.
There he
I'm
is.
sitting down
There
right
he is.
now.
Sitting
Yeah,
down.
look at you.
Yeah, look at it. How about you, man?
How about you?
Gotcha.
I don't even
Can
think
they
he-
hear
I
us
don't-
okay?
I don't even think he greeted us with that, did he? In the driveway? He didn't greet
No,
us
I
with
don't
that.
think so.
Listen, that's just my own camera.
Can they hear us okay?
Yeah, can y'all hear us?
Yeah, can everyone hear us?
I can read this 75 font monitor I got over here. Is that big enough for you? Hold on, let me move that. You might not see. All right. Hey, I know everybody is jealous that we actually get to have two family at the house. So
I know. How fun
we're
is that?
big timing it when we get you guys to come over. So
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, I didn't see where anyone answered us. Oh, okay, Farmer on Route 66 answered us.
Text.
all right.
So have they said can they hear us or is it being?
Yes,
Yes, they can hear us.
they can hear us.
Yes.
Doing good.
So Hidden
Thank you.
Oaks, yeah. Hey, there's the new adventure. Hey, Nathan.
guys.
So Hidden Oaks,
Well,
right?
and that Hidden Oaks, and she just posted two family farms. That's close enough. They all are basically in our backyard. Because I just messaged Nicole. I said, "Guess where we are?"
Yeah.
We literally were just saying, had we thought about it, or Hank said it, we would have told you guys to come over.
Yeah, so I said we have all these
He just
great
thought about
ideas.
it.
Yeah, I said I have all these great ideas too late. Yeah.
Jump in the car and get going.
Yeah, come on.
We'll probably still be streaming by the time you get here. So
We can arrange that.
yeah, so Keto Homestead, and then we need John Michael and Monica to come down from North Carolina. I don't know if we can do a 9-hour live stream though.
Got home okay. That on Facebook.
My Wi-Fi may have just cut out.
And Brenda got home. Jessica got
Circle
home.
of Death too.
We're the only ones that aren't home.
Yeah.
See mine.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Verizon's still going because mine's still going.
Maybe we need to switch to Verizon.
right.
Huh?
I see it flashing between red and yellow.
Hidden Oaks says you're all crazy. I gotta get up at 5 to go to work.
Hey, you better Hidden Oaks better be prepared for a storm.
And New Adventure said, "Oh yes, we want to get that."
And then if you need to use my phone as a hotspot, you can do that. The sub to Hamiltonville Farm. You're keeping them updated there,
Yep.
Sherry?
Sure am. Oh, wait, see, exactly same wording, both of us.
I'm trying to fix it.
Exactly the same word, one after another.
You can
All
connect.
I can do is see the comments. That's it. Buffering like crazy.
All right. You can use that.
Welcome to Backcountry.
I'm just on the regular.
ATT.
Oh, we're down to 5 people in the chat.
I'm showing 8.
I'm showing 5. They were trying to reconnect. Right, but they aren't.
It looks like
Naked Gardener's in here.
Yep. Hey, Sydney, can you hear us? I feel like that commercial. Can you hear me now?
yes. First it was Verizon, then it was
You're
Sprint.
back. Says we're back.
There we go.
Hey, we're back.
Got him.
Got him.
All right.
How about you?
I'm gonna try not to touch anything.
Yeah. Don't move.
Here we is.
Daryl's over by the window with the coat hanger. But,
Daryl's outside holding the
So-
antenna.
Yeah.
Bertha's saying they can hear us but can't see us. Naked Gardener says he can't hear us. Naked Gardener, turn up your hearing aid.
There you are.
Sydney, turn up your hearing aid.
Yeah. What's that noise?
The
Kindle
girls,
baking.
we'll go
Yeah.
ahead and talk to them.
All right.
All right, we're back.
I think we're back.
I think we're back. I see a green light over there, so I think we're back.
All right. Good.
We are back. So
I can hear
We
and
are-
see them. Great.
we drove into a hurricane today.
Yes.
Literally.
Yeah, I have a picture of
They,
that.
yes, they drove up, and I'm like, y'all probably didn't come at the most opportune time with a hurricane in the.
Hey, real quick,
Distance.
while they're talking about this, please take 2 seconds and share this out on your Facebook pages and stuff like that, because a lot of people left,
Yeah.
and so we want to get as many people in here as possible. So if you would be so kind as to tweet it or share it on your Facebook pages, we would appreciate that, because we lost quite a few when we had the little technical malfunction there.
Sydney, I saw your post, and no, that's not the reason. But nice try.
So
We told Hank all about your episode with the fire.
they did, Sydney.
So your story even made it down here to Florida. Yeah. The important people stayed. There you go.
Yeah, that's right. The important thing. So we're relying on. You're not on my Wi-Fi, are you? You back on the AT&T, or are you on?
No, it's back on your AT&T. That was
Okay,
the
let me get
strongest
my.
one.
I'll get my chat going over here. Right. I don't like not having the
Hey,
chat.
Cecilia, how are you? 3 Musketeers? I used to like 3 Musketeer bars. I was pregnant with my son.
Is that what you craved?
Yes, and I was never a chocolate person.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and we had a wonderful dinner tonight. We had
Yeah, I'm having
pizza
cups
and
now.
shrimp.
Pizza and shrimp. What a combination, right?
Yeah. Pizza and shrimp.
Well, they had-
and
they
not a
had-
shrimp pizza.
They
And we had shrimp. They had pizza.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we had to share our shrimp with them.
Yeah.
it was pretty cool, when Daryl. Oh wow, we probably planned this trip for a month, maybe, huh?
Daryl, the Naked Gardener, verbatim. I do not know what you were talking about. Daryl needs to give you your dementia
Mention
meds. Did I tell you? Sydney, I told Hank that you claim Daryl photoshopped that.
Spaghetti
Jim
with kale.
Cantori. No, so Hidden Oaks, you're in trouble when Jim Cantori shows up, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
watch
your
out
bad
for
shape
him.
when he shows up. So
Spaghetti with kale. Not.
there ain't gonna be no kale at this house, Sydney.
Oh,
So-
wait a minute now. I love kale.
So,
Not on Hank's plate, I guess.
No.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Y'all can have all the extra kale y'all want. So, but anyway, I just think it's really cool in the YouTube community how it's almost like the military, because literally I can go to every state in the union and have a place to sleep. You know what I mean? And it's the same way in the YouTube community where You meet all your friends,
Literally.
and you get to meet. You know, we had the pleasure of meeting you guys at the we first met you guys at the Stivers place back in November.
Right.
That was the first.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
first time
Yes,
we met
that's
you.
the first
Face to
one.
face.
That was our
Face to
first
face.
little get together. I mean, our first conference,
That's
if you will.
first, yeah. That's
Because
first.
I remember we went to a restaurant with you guys.
At Stivers.
That was
Yeah.
at Stivers.
Yeah.
Right.
And I remember very vividly because I tried to get you to pay, and you was like, "No, I'm not paying." So,
Was that the night before or the night of?
Were we at the same place?
Sabrina! Nibs!
How about you?
how about you, Sabrina? So,
Well, I'm not sure we were at the same place.
yeah, that's right. So, but anyway, so hey there.
Yeah. Did you watch that the other night, Prepared Christian? Made it riding the coat rack. Oh my gosh. Jessica, and Sabrina came out of the hotel and she said she would have done it, but she didn't.
Well, didn't she say she was wearing a skirt, so she didn't want to?
She always wears a skirt or a dress. So that's no excuse.
That's no excuse. Okay.
No, because she told me,
Depends on how fast she's going with that. It could
She-
act like a parachute.
she told me yesterday morning, she told me yesterday morning at the restaurant, she would have done it. So we're going to keep that in mind for next year, Sabrina.
Well, Buddy did say he was going to make sure that we had proper rolling equipment next year.
Oh, Sabrina, she's got. I tell you, man, if you could do a live stream with Sabrina and Jareth Lejeune from.
Oh, and Lippy.
Well, let's throw Sarah into the mix too.
Who?
Sarah,
Oh, Sarah.
yeah.
So,
Oh,
Throw her
wait, you haven't met Misty yet. Well, you've heard Misty. I
Oh, yeah.
I played
I've
some,
heard
I
Misty.
played some
Yeah.
of my Marcos for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get Misty in there.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Misty?
Sabrina needs to be a podcaster. She'd do good podcasting. You know, I could listen to Sabrina. She's real.
Yeah,
collegiate.
it was your back. Yeah, it's my back too, Sabrina. I gotcha.
So,
Uh-huh.
anyway, is the new adventure still in here?
Yes.
so.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watched them do a video today on putting a big old side by side.
Yeah, inside their camper.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch that on the big
Cecilia says you're going to need helmets for next year's ride. We can make sure we have them. But the first one, who went down first? Was it Mac
What did I miss?
or was it Lee? Oh, at the hotel.
No, that's what Allison said. Finally got back
Yeah.
on. What did I miss?
Oh, did we just?
Oh, Allison, you missed a
Chit-chat.
whole lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we did a big giveaway, and you was the winner, but you weren't present to win.
Sabrina, you can't use that excuse. Sorry,
Oh.
not gonna work. I can say nips all night long, Sabrina.
Oh, excuse me.
Lord have mercy. All right, Miss Brenda, we'll be here when you get back. So, Paul, how you doing, buddy? From Dutch Off Grid, good to see you. So, a lot of regulars in. Mama Z.
Mama Z.
Were your ears burning earlier, Misty? Because Hank was talking about you. Just to let you know.
Yep.
Yeah. We are leaving tomorrow because we are headed for another part of Florida.
They're getting the heck out of
unknown.
Dodge, y'all. Come on now. You know they're running from the hurricane,
Yeah.
which
And
I
I'm-
don't blame them.
I'm a firm believer that companies like fish. You know, after 3 days they start stinking. You know what I mean?
So we don't want that 2-day thing to start.
Oh Lord. Yeah, Three Musketeers. How about you?
Sabrina, heck, Hank, don't believe anything they tell you.
That's right. That's right.
I
Sabrina.
haven't told him your joke yet, Sabrina. I thought you would do it here online.
Well, I do just want to make sure that everybody that's in here is subscribed to this Hamiltonville Farm channel.
Oh yeah, if you're not subscribed to Hamiltonville Farm, please. And same thing with Two Family. Of course, we better probably all subscribe to Two Family, but we would love to have you as subscribers and watch our videos for sure. Hamiltonville Farm. So,
Yeah, he does. He does videos on farm equipment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Floribama Homestead.
Mm-hmm.
They're headed up there on
I
Saturday.
see that.
Yeah. I sent I sent. Is that Chip or Nicole in the chat? I'm not sure, but so I sent Floribama a message saying, "Hey, y'all should hook up with Hidden Oaks Homestead or whatever." And they're like, "Oh yeah, we talked to them already." And I was like, "Oh well, cool, man." So it's a,
Look at Hank looking out for you.
yeah.
And Sabrina, you're right. What happens at the picnic stays at the picnic. But the picnic was Saturday, from 9 to
Both.
2 because of the rainstorm. So what happened Saturday night at the hotel in the breakfast room has nothing to do with the picnic.
No, that's after picnic.
As after picnic, she has a joke to tell.
Christy, hello.
Hey, Christy.
Hey, Christy. Sonny's place. Oh, I think Sonny's been here since she came on when we got here early, I think, but I like Sonny's place.
Yeah, Jessica. I don't think Sabrina remembers that Angie had her video going the entire time that joke was being told.
Oh Lord.
You still have any of those Buster bars left there, Sabrina? I brought Sabrina loves Little Debbie Buster bars. So I brought Sabrina a box of Buster bars, and I brought Holland Higgs. I think it was Higgs. No, yeah, it was. Brownies, Little Debbie brownies. Mm-hmm.
Listen, did you ask her if there was still? You give me a box of Little Debbie's, they're not gonna make it to the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We was talking about how much I like sweets a while ago. Yeah, I got a sweet tooth like you read about. You know.
Well, he has.
Especially
we
ice
have
cream.
Little Debbie or Hostess donuts.
Hostess.
The Hostess, the little tiny miniature donuts.
Oh yeah.
Those are in the camper.
Yeah, I love that
Don't
stuff.
tell Hank that. He'll be going to the
Ask
raid your
Ask
camper.
Smudge. He'll probably lead you right to him.
Goodness.
Yeah. It's all Chris' fault.
It's all Chris's fault.
Stupid TikTok.
Stupid TikTok. Oh, Lord.
What is a Buster bar? I never heard of that.
Allison,
That's
it's
what
a Little Debbie. It's a wafer cookies, and covered in chocolate.
We're on the phone because we're reading the chat,
Yeah.
trying to respond to everyone. So that's why we're all looking at our phone.
Christy, we are at Hamiltonville. We are at Hank and Gina's, and
Somewhere in Florida.
In Panhandle, Florida.
Panhandle. We have panhandlers in Ohio.
Yep. Yep.
Not
We'll
can
work
the
for
candles.
food. No, they don't even say we'll work for food. Just
No.
give me money because I
Yeah.
can't work.
Yeah, just give me money.
I don't want to work.
I saw
feed 10
this
10
meme
people.
floating around. It said
Everybody's
it was a guy at the
loving
boat
it.
dock and it said, "We'll back your boat trailer for beer."
That's what they were, Nutty Buddies. You're right. I'm sorry, Sabrina. Still wafers wrapped in chocolate.
Yeah, Nutty Buddies, yeah.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
You shared them with Nathan, and I didn't get one. Well, Gibbs.
CJ
Oh,
Farms.
somebody's in trouble
CJ
now.
Farms.
CJM.
Oh, you still want to know what happened at Cracker Barrel?
Can you read that? I don't know if you can read that or not.
Let's just look and see.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. So before our internet decided to crap out on us, before we came back, we got see that one's buffering over there now.
Yep, it's buffering.
Yes, we do know a hurricane is coming.
Yep.
Don't remind us.
Christy, we were driving into it. I have a picture.
It's been flooding here all
The one on
day.
the left screen can go clearing out. The one on the right showed green, so we should be okay.
Yeah, Gina's camera's doing pretty good. Mine's buffering. Or our side's buffering.
No, I was going to say mine's buffering. Are you buffering, people?
I'm still getting the chat. Y'all can still hear us, right?
I will tell you that their home truly belongs in Better Homes and Gardens.
Aw.
This place is awesome.
Well, we
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
This is the coolest home I think I've ever been in.
Oh my goodness.
Coolest remodel.
So it's when you guys leave, we just hope the people that own this place don't come back until y'all are gone. You know what I mean?
Was this a lease deal?
This one, yeah, it's a timeshare.
They knew they wanted. That's why they wanted to know exactly when we were coming.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
This will be our address then.
Yeah.
Gosh, and you went through all this work getting all your stuff in here. Wow.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, they
Cecilia, long story on that. You can message Jessica or Sabrina or Brenda or Misty, and they'll tell you the story on that.
So we got 30 people. I can't tell how many thumbs up we got in the, let's see. 25 thumbs up, 30 people. Somebody ain't hit that. Now we got 32 in here, so that's good. So we appreciate you guys sharing that out. It's always funner when you get,
I could always say,
100 people in here.
if we get 100 people, I wasn't going to say anything.
More fun.
If we get 100 people in here, we can do a giveaway, but I'm not sure how many people want Hank.
Hank is a giveaway.
That is a giveaway. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So.
But Gina does have some beautiful flowers out there. Wow. Yeah. This woman has a green thumb. And
let's talk about this a little bit, because I wasn't aware that we're walking into so much flower patch. I mean, typically
she sells them.
I know.
She makes
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I said.
Let's talk about this.
I knew all about it because I watched the posts.
That's right.
Well, I
Fishes
should
and
buy
loaves,
these
thank you.
things.
Yeah. So they actually said to heck with the veggies, and they went with the flower stuff.
Hey, Carol.
Yeah.
Guess where we are?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We started a flower farm this spring in March, April time frame. And really, it's kind of, we were talking about this earlier, we had a trip planned, one trip a month through the month of August. And then COVID hit, and all that garbage hit. And so we...
Yes, plain speaker, we are the Branson people.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
bandana.
attractive people. But then we was like, Gina's like, we started talking about how the property can get back to us. You know what I mean? What can we use we got 75 acres down here. And we was like, well, we should be able to somehow use the land to produce income. And so Gina is always thinking ahead. She's always thinking about what she can do to, you talk about beauty and the brains and all that stuff. But she's got, fortunately she's blind. You know what I mean? And half deaf. You know what I mean?
Did you say
What?
blonde or blind? Who did that?
Yeah, that's right.
Talk about death.
And so we're able to, and
She's neither.
Yeah. So it was really neat to have her vision of, hey, let's start a flower farm. And so we got into that, and just it transformed our garden to such a beautiful
research.
area.
Actually went the very week that I suggested to Hank, hey, let's start a flower farm, and he's like, okay. I found at the what's the place?
Ag Center.
The Ag Center in the next county over. They were having a workshop, and it was a local flower farmer who was the guest speaker. So I signed us up.
That
It was like the
worked out
next
just fine,
day.
yeah.
We went over there
Yeah.
the next day, and we met the nicest couple that have a flower farm
Wow.
over in Walton County. And they kind of just took me in and mentored me and kind of helped me get started that way. So
And I thought you were too young to be one of these flower child.
I'm a flower child. But let me tell you,
They didn't sell them back then. We wore them in our hair.
it's a lot of work. It really is, but it's
Yeah.
it's a labor of love. I enjoy it very much because it's definitely when you think about growing flowers, you don't think about it being
Marketable
Like you
type.
you have to plan it out. months in
Succession
advance.
planning
You have
ahead,
the
it's
succession
insane.
plan, so you're cutting one, you've got another one coming up to bloom, so you've got to plant accordingly where you always have blooms.
Yeah.
Good thought.
Yeah,
So
it's crazy.
very it's a lot of planning.
And so you actually started out selling wholesale.
We did to florists and then
And they didn't pay anything, so you said, fool you anyway.
well to begin with, I didn't want to do like subscription service or bouquets or whatever.
Right.
But then I just over the summer I had such an abundance of flowers, and I said, I'm cutting a lot. because you have to cut for them to keep growing. And so I was just literally, you know, I'd have bouquets all over the house. I'm like, you know, there's got to be a bigger market for, you know, for besides me just keeping the flowers, you know. So I started putting it out on social media for local people, like, hey, I'll be in this town this day, I'll be down here at this day. And so people were just like, yes, I want one. And I was really amazed because to me, a flower, you know, a bouquet of flowers is a luxury. You know, a luxury. And I didn't really think that many people, you know, wanted, you know, with the coronavirus and all that going on, but they did, and I was selling out every week.
More so because
probably, yeah. But so every week I sell out. So
virus free.
No kidding.
She could have put it in a bottle of Corona.
That's funny. No, during the height of the coronavirus, I would literally would have them in baskets, and I would sit them on the ground, step back, and then the person would reach in and grab their flowers. So it was no contact.
yeah, that's right. Touchless flower service. So, but at Fishes and Loaves, we do have a Instagram account, Hamiltonville Farm, and it's got tons of pictures of the house. That we change for the seasons. I say we as in Gina.
Yeah.
But she decorates for the seasons. You know, so we started our fall decor is just now starting.
I saw that.
And then, but you know, if you go back to our Instagram account at Hamiltonville Farm, you'll see our Christmas, our Easter, and spring, and all that stuff.
I go a little overboard sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but keeps the rain off. You know, as they say. As they say.
I put my
But,
Instagram.
anyway, thank you for that, Sunny's Place. But awkward silence.
Cricket.
Cricket. What do you say to a one-legged hitchhiker? Hop in.
Oh my gosh.
But I'm boom.
And you have 4 deer heads on the wall.
Oh, yeah. So
And-
we're hunting.
And other pieces.
Yeah.
and
And
Hank,
skull mounts.
how many are yours?
Yeah. So
Did you
one.
notice?
Technically one.
What?
Technically one. So funny story about you can't see it on camera, but that one's in velvet. If you can see that.
I see that from here. Yeah.
So it's hard. So deer season in Florida, it's hard to harvest a deer in velvet because they're already out of velvet once the season starts. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been hunting that deer for a few years, and
Flowers to grow.
and so
Did you have to ice it till the season started? Or?
no. So here's what happened. Right? Here's what happened. My father-in-law was driving down the road, and he just happened to see some horns under a bridge, right? And he stopped, and he was like, "Hey, Hank, you know that deer you've been hunting for the last 2 seasons?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "He got hit by a car. He's under a bridge." And I was like, "Are you serious?" So that deer was struck by. That's actually a doe head, and we just took the horns off of it. And the taxidermy.
Oh,
put it on the
okay.
doe. Yeah. So, but I'd been hunting, and it's in velvet. So
That's very
it's pretty
neat.
cool to have it in velvet on that like that because you can't get them like that in Florida, you know. So interesting story, huh?
Christy wants to know, what are your favorite
Favorite
flowers
flowers
to
to
grow
grow?
for sale?
So probably I would say that the zinnias that I grow are my favorites because they do so well in our Florida heat, and even in the heat of the summer they looked beautiful, and I don't have to have a refrigeration to keep them or anything when I cut them. So I would say zinnias, and I like the Benary's Giant series. If you know what that is, it's the great big zinnias. So.
But just so you all know, in addition to all the flowers, they've got a big garden. They have muscadines. They have.
Oh, and those are good. I've never had them before.
Yeah, she's never had a muscadine.
Never
Can
had
you
a
believe that,
muscadine
y'all?
before.
I love them. Oh my goodness, I love
They
them.
have blueberries and peppers and all the standard garden fare.
Yeah.
I know I saw.
We got an orange tree, a lemon tree, a plum tree, a persimmon tree.
I'm not quite sure what you're trying to sign. This is language I don't know. Want to try Italian? I know that.
So I'm trying my
Okra.
hand.
okra.
Oh,
I
yes.
saw okra down there.
Did you see how big those
Yes.
are?
Yes.
They look like trees.
Yes. Yeah.
We did good
I
with
thought it was firewood.
so,
We had a long row of okra in the ground, but
we even tried our hand at watermelons this year. They did okay.
Yeah, we had about 13 watermelons, I
Yeah,
guess.
they did okay.
But,
And you're currently growing out there.
currently growing, well, besides flowers, I have
Peppers.
butternut squash growing still, and bell
I thought
peppers.
When there's some pumpkins or.
Oh,
Oh,
pumpkins.
yes.
Yeah. We're trying pumpkins.
So my first year at growing pumpkins, and everybody around here says you can't grow pumpkins in Florida, and I'm determined to prove them wrong.
Yeah, she's determined to beat
I
God.
have
I know, God, you don't let pumpkins grow in this
I
area, but I'm
have
going
three 80-foot rows of pumpkins planted.
Yeah. I mean, so we're not starting off with like raised garden beds with 3 by 5 or something. It's 3 80-foot rows of
Well, I
pumpkins.
envisioned a pumpkin patch where I can open it to the public, where people can come pick pumpkins. But right now, I'm currently battling melon worms. They're like destroying my leaves, and so I was picking worms and
So
putting
basically-
sevens and trying everything to. But I have
thanks, Mama
pumpkins.
Z.
But I have pumpkins growing. So.
Thank you, Mama Z.
Yeah. So, the 6 pumpkins that we're going to be able to harvest that she actually grows is going to cost me about $300 each. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Hey now, hey.
That's one of the big jokes. You spend this and this is my money to grow your own vegetables
Yeah.
for.
I'm telling you, man, that's like deer meat. Deer meat's like $87 a pound by the time you figure out
Someone says
everything you
we
put
can't
into
hear
it.
anything
A
you're
large
saying.
part of your garden
and
is in
they,
some. I'm going to call them raised beds.
Emma told me.
Yeah, of
that.
course. Yeah.
And that's all stuff you made.
Yep.
Emma, I'd like that recipe because I love butternut squash.
Yeah.
I love butternut squash.
But we,
It's so good.
we do a lot of raised beds. Yeah.
The only thing I didn't notice out there, and I'm not saying it's not
They are
there,
in the panhandle.
but I didn't notice was cattle panels.
No, we don't have those. Yeah. So,
I did not see any cattle panels.
No. So, but you know who's big? They're not in here tonight, but they pop in every now and again. Rock and Sea. They make some real. Actually, Hidden Oaks, I think, has made some really good raised garden beds out of galvanized metal and stuff. But Rock and
What?
Sea Homestead is a.
I think Brenda, don't you have? Didn't Paul make you some raised beds out of the galvanized metal? Because I'm pretty, and her raised beds are like this.
Yeah.
To me, that's a raised bed, not the raised bed like
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
What you have out there, she doesn't call raised beds.
Well, no, there's this raised.
Theirs is this high.
Yeah, ours is only 12,
Mine is
12
this
inches.
high.
Yeah. So the reason why
Mine is one board high.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, ours is 20,
12, yeah, a
14
2 by
inches
12.
deep. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
12 to 14 inches deep. But ours is full of compost, like the whole thing, right? So
Yeah.
it's $2,200 worth of compost out
Yeah, we
there.
literally had to buy.
A truckload, semi-truckload.
Yeah,
For
we
the
would
flowers.
have to also.
Yeah, that's
I
insane.
mean, Jareth, reap what you sow.
Concrete blocks.
Jareth down in Louisiana, she has the big.
Yeah, hers are 3 foot high.
But they have the property and a tractor. They go out and get their own dirt
yeah,
Right.
and
yeah,
put it in this.
Yeah, so
this
our,
something.
our soil here is probably not ideal. We have a lot of sand being in Florida. And for the flowers that I grow, I needed really rich soil. So
Well, your soil here is well drained.
it definitely is well drained. And I'm glad about right now when we're expecting about 20
Yeah.
inches of rain with the
Yeah,
storm.
we don't worry about the
Yeah,
purpose.
Brenda's are 3 foot high.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can remember she was out doing a video out in the garden. And, I mean, excuse me, Brenda, she's not that tall anyway.
Yeah, for her, she's reaching up.
So, okay,
Brenda,
so
you said that, not me.
Yeah, Fishes and Loaves, we're lower Alabama. That's so. People ask where I went to college. I tell them I went to UCLA, and oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, the upper corner of lower Alabama.
so did you see the zinnias, how tall they are?
Yes.
So if my raised beds were any taller, I wouldn't be able to cut the flowers.
Gina's actually 4'8".
No, I know 5'1". Come on now. But seriously, like the zinnias, when they grow 4 feet tall, then you add the raised bed to it. I literally would not be able to reach them.
Well, you just grab them at the bottom of it.
Sandy K, how about you? L.A. Yeah, Hidden Oaks, we in LA for sure. Lower Alabama.
Brenda just said she'll remember that, Daryl. So your neck is going to be in
Here
noose.
lies carrots. Did you read? I made crosses as plant
She'll
markers.
forget.
Here lies carrots.
Yeah, and vinegar. Speaking of crosses and stuff, you ever notice that Christians are horrible drivers? You don't see any Jewish people having car accidents. You ever notice that? Like, you never see like Stars of David.
Do you go by and go, are you Jewish?
No, you ever notice?
No.
You only see crosses on the side of the road. You never see like Stars of David or something.
As far as you lost me there at first, and I was wondering where are you going with this?
Oh
Because
my gosh.
You never see Jewish people have car accidents. It's always crazy.
Family
he's had
garden.
too much Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's okay.
He said to use the raised beds for worms during the winter. I'm
Oh.
actually just about to clean out my seasonal blooms, and I have ordered all of my spring seeds.
Is that what they
And
say?
yes.
That box that was this
Spring,
big.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
and my ranunculus and all the bulbs and everything, and I will actually plant them in 2 weeks for the spring.
Wow.
So you plant now, so they're established good for about six to 8 weeks before we get our first frost, and they will overwinter, and then I will get blooms early in the spring.
Early in the spring.
Yeah.
So that's like the early bird
Yes.
or the early worm.
Yeah.
33 people in here. Need to triple that.
I'm showing 35.
35. Need to get 100 in here. Do a giveaway.
Yep.
Share it out. Share it out.
Yeah, Hank's available at 100.
It's like the auction off the.
So Sunny's Place, I order my flowers from about 6 different wholesalers.
Where do you order your? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Seeds,
Burpee.
Floret.
Do you order?
I did a collaboration with Burpee, so they sent me a bunch of free seeds for my
Cool.
Instagram account. But yeah, Floret, the Gardener's Workshop. There's several that I ordered.
Well, do you have a desire to go greenhouse huge?
I would love to. I've actually
You're in trouble.
told Hank, go big or go home. I am
Oh,
actually
that's too
tripling
funny.
the size of my garden for the spring than from what I grew because I was selling out. Like I sell out.
But I don't mind. So when we built the stuff,
Penniless
when we
plantation.
did the inside, y'all ain't seen the inside of the barn
Oh,
yet,
we're all
right? And it's like
Yeah.
a condo, and y'all could stay in there, right?
Okay.
And so.
What are you talking about? I'm
The
sorry.
inside of the barn. Our inside of our barn is nicer than the inside of our house, right?
Are you talking about
Yeah.
the animal barn?
And so, and that's the kind of stuff that drives me crazy. Is like they're gonna poop and all over this place, right? But the flower farm, and she wants to grow bigger. Now that's money for me, so that's good. I'll help you do that. But building a bigger bunny pen is not my idea of fun.
He doesn't like my pets.
Yeah, I don't like
saying?
building stuff for pets. I like building stuff for income. You know what I mean?
How cold does it get here?
Oh man, golly, on a cold night it might drop all the way down into the 40s.
Dang.
No.
That's just long
No,
john weather.
So we get down in the 20s.
Yeah.
And we dip into the teens like
Every
for a
night.
few days, but
Not during the day though.
I think last year we only had maybe 2 nights of hard freeze
Yeah. Yeah. It
all
ain't.
winter. Yeah.
You can
You don't even
li-
get a hard freeze to your sub-zero.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't. You can hunt in shorts almost all year. I mean, almost all hunting season. If depending on how you bear cold weather.
Yeah.
But you could.
So our first frost last year, I think I was telling you, it was December the 3rd, and then our last frost is like March 8th or something
Now,
like that.
I know we're in the Panhandle,
Yeah.
but are we in the area of the alligators or crocodiles?
Oh yeah, everywhere.
They're because we didn't see any. when
We
were
don't.
driving.
If you would have came
We don't
last
have
week, you would have saw.
crocodiles here.
Yeah, we don't have crocodiles. But you know what the difference in an alligator and a crocodile is?
There's something with their head.
No, one you see later, and one you see after a while.
Oh, I get it.
After crocodile. See you later, alligator.
I knew there was something.
Okay, so but no,
Oh
if
my
you would have
gosh.
came last week, you'd have seen one run over in the road down there. Remember, what was it, about half mile down the road? There was one, Gina.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, run over on the road.
So,
Yeah.
so you get
We get alligators.
Alligator, yeah.
armadillos and
Oh, yeah.
We got and it's weird.
rattlesnakes and
Tons of rattlesnakes, water moccasins, but we don't have any black bear. But if you drive 15 miles south of here, that's
On the other side
on
of the
the
river,
other side of the
there's
river.
black
Black bears are everywhere,
Which
and
I'm
so
thankful.
it's like they just stop on that
I
river.
thought
now.
15 miles south of here you were in the water.
Pretty near.
That's why there's no black bear.
Yeah. So we are 38 miles from the water's edge. is what
Yes, Emma, he is full of
Hank's
them
got
jokes.
jokes.
Yeah, I got tons of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sure enough, but
Yeah, so we don't have crocodile in the Panhandle.
yeah,
They have
just gators.
Yeah, down south they do, but not.
But
here.
we've got panthers. We have otters. We've got
coyotes.
bobcats, turkey, deer, hog.
We have all that on our
bald
property.
eagles. You'll see a bald
Yeah.
eagle. So yeah, it's pretty neat.
We have a lot of
Yeah, sounds
wildlife
like-
that we see on the property. So.
Yeah, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat. You'll be sitting in a tree stand and then you see all kind of stuff go by. It's kind of cool. So, except big bucks.
I would guess all kinds of lizards and
Yeah,
It
sure.
was all good, Misty. It was all good.
so do you
Coyotes are everywhere.
harvest
Yes.
stuff like armadillo and stuff?
No, we harvest we harvest 2 deer a year because that's enough to feed us through the year. Because we eat what we can.
Our pleasure, M&C.
We have 75 acres hidden
Yeah.
acres.
And then if we have a wild hog come through, I'll take it. So
Sure.
and then we'll kill coyotes just to keep it from being
Yeah, but you're not
predators.
harvesting
Yeah,
that.
That's right.
No,
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
just predators, for
predators.
my
Yeah. So
chickens and.
yeah.
So on
Speaking of
I'm not
acres
like
of
Todd and
blackberries. I
Jared
love
where they
Wow.
cook turtles and
We
stuff.
tried to grow
you know.
blackberries.
You don't
this
like
year.
turtle?
They didn't make
I
it.
don't know if I've ever tried it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I saw Todd make a recipe on turtle soup one time, and I was like, I don't know if I'd try that or not. So, and I've ate a lot of nasty stuff in my day, but I don't know if I've ever tried turtles. So, can't.
Cool.
Have you tried, Gina? Have you ever tried turtle?
Oh, yes, I have.
Yeah. Tastes
I
like
was
chicken.
telling you, I grew up in the sticks, so I think I've probably tried everything. I've ate black bear, alligator. I've tried
Frogs.
it all. Yeah, frogs.
Kermie. I just
I
said.
know, I've tried it. I've tried a little bit of it all.
Kathy, are you still on here? Have you started using your canner yet? Somebody was talking about getting a.
Oh, we're up to
21.5
37. We're up to 37. We're getting
21.5
closer.
quart All-American. How big was that one that Kathy has now? That was ours?
it's 41.
41?
I think so. I think it's 41.
Yeah. That thing was huge. Took up half the truck.
Thanks, Sandy. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Sandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, alligator is actually good. Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, but
It's amazing how many
Nathan,
things
you
taste
eat
like chicken.
squirrel.
That's what
You eat
everybody says.
squirrel
Tastes like
too, Nathan.
Oh no, I have ate squirrel before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, we ate
Yeah,
squirrel.
we have a
just,
squirrel hunting season.
yeah, we
So-
ate squirrel a couple weeks ago. Or a
Fried
couple years
squirrel
ago.
in rice and gravy. It's really good.
Yeah, Christy, I bet not. Yeah. Yeah, mean snapping turtles. I got a picture of me holding a snapping turtle at our. Well, it was a few years ago when we
Yeah.
actually leased our hunting property.
Misty, I didn't know it was alligator tail that you like.
What kind of
No.
tail did you think you
I'm
liked?
just leaving it at that.
Daryl's got jokes. Lord have mercy. So,
So okay, Fishes and Loaves Life. You're asking about the Panthers. So our game and our wildlife FWC or whatever, they say that there are no panthers in the Panhandle. but we have seen them. There's lots of people who see them, so they're actually. I think panthers travel like a long way, and I don't necessarily know if they live here or if they're traveling from like Live Oak and making their way around, but there have been lots of panther sightings over the years.
Yeah.
So.
Just tourists, though.
Yeah, I guess they're just like passing through or whatever. We had a friend at church that lived probably, how far is Beverly from here? Maybe 10 miles from us? And she and her husband had 2 panthers fighting in their backyard.
Well, with Josh in Crestview.
Yeah, he had one on camera, a black panther.
So over near,
and his guineas ran it off.
Near Hidden Oaks.
Yeah.
It was in Crestview.
Yeah, it was in Crestview near you guys.
Thank you, Penniless Plantation. And is that Diet Dew that you drink, Hank, or regular Dew?
No, it's Diet. It's Diet. Joe knows.
Diet Dew for you.
So thank you. Thank you so much.
Nathan, I probably hit the nail on the head.
Now, I would not feed a rattlesnake.
Yeah, I had rattlesnake when I was at TDY to Arizona one time.
No, I just don't do snakes. I'm sorry.
It was good.
We had a snake on our front porch last week. I wasn't very happy about it.
Ever tried bacon wrapped rabbit?
No.
Oh, bless her heart, Christy. She was disappointed when they didn't bring out the whole gator. That'd be a lot to eat.
Imagine them trying to bring it out.
Yeah. So funny story. So her dad, my father-in-law, he used to trap. He was a nuisance trapper for a while when he was younger. And so he's done. I mean, he's trapped anything you can imagine. He's trapped it. And so we went with him one time, or I went with him one time, and we trapped a gator on Tyndall Air Force Base, and it was 13 foot long.
Yeah,
right?
That's good size.
I'd say so, right? And it's probably 600 pounds, right? And so how they do it is they snag it with a treble hook or whatever, and then to kill it, you take a pocket knife, and there's a soft spot right here behind the skull. You just plug it with the pocket knife, and he's out, right? And so.
But who's gonna get that close, right?
So no, well your dad is one guy who would get that close.
My dad's crazy.
So you get it down there, and then you tape its mouth shut with some electrical tape, and then you poke a knife in its back of his head, and he's done, right? And so this thing's 13 foot long, 600 pounds. And I'm like, daggone, man, that was awesome, you know. Well, then we go get this other one, and it's in like a little neighborhood reservoir pond or something, a runoff
like
pond a holding pond of some sort, you know. And then we pulled this alligator out, and it's about, I'm not kidding, it's probably this long, and they throw it in the toolbox of the truck, right? And so when he gets back, he pulls out a little .22 pistol and just shoots it in the back of the head or whatever. And so I'm like, now wait a minute. We pulled this one out that was 13 foot long, 600 pounds, and you poke it with a pocket knife. This thing ain't this long, and you pull out a gun and shoot it. You know what I mean? He goes, that thing right there is ornery, though. Boy, I tell you, that's flopping around and stuff. Oh my goodness, man, that makes no sense to me whatsoever. But man, the stories her daddy tells, man, it's insane. All the stuff that he's been seen and done as a nuisance trapper.
Hidden Notes, Hank. Were you stationed here? You're all from here?
Yeah, we were stationed at I met Gina when I was stationed at Tyndall, and so
I was born and raised.
And then I retired out of Herbert Field, which is west of, it's in between us and Hidden Oaks. So.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Panama City.
Just got
I'm
a weather
Florida
alert.
girl.
Yeah, be careful over there, Chip and Nicole. So is Chip retired Navy or Army or what? I know he's retired military, but I don't know what he was. But I was trying to figure out what branch he was in. So.
A fox squirrel's 3 times the size. Yeah, so our granddaughters saw a fox squirrel, and they came running up here and said, "There's a monkey in the woods! There's a monkey in the woods!"
Yeah. We've
They
got
thought
a
it was a
really,
monkey, and it was a fox squirrel.
but we've got a beautiful owl that
Yeah, we
hangs
have an
out.
owl. Yeah, so I
that
have to
hangs
watch
out down
my
there.
people.
And you'll see him sitting in the trees, and
He's
you know,
Army.
Army.
Chip is Army.
Chip is Army. Okay.
You just earned
Thank
points.
you for your service.
Yeah.
You just
Well,
earned points with Nathan.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, I really, because he was trying to count to 10 the other day on the video and he couldn't do it, so I thought it was Army. Oh, Chip.
How to make friends and influence enemies.
Yeah. Well, coming from the Middle East, I thought he might have been Navy, over from where he came from. So, but anyway.
I'm
Good
waiting
old-
for a comeback.
Yeah. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. So, but the cool thing about Chip is he's got a really, really sweet haircut and a beard that's legit, right? And so it's really me being
jealous?
it's me being jealous is what it is because I can't grow a beard. So if I could grow a beard, I'd hang out with Chip. So
We went to Panama City every summer when I was a child. Yep.
that's close to us.
Good old Panama City. It's nothing like it used to be though. Hurricane Michael tore it all up.
Can rent a cabin for $50 a week. Yeah, not no more.
Yeah.
That won't even get you a night no more.
Nathan just got trolled.
Yeah, you wouldn't after Hurricane Michael come through. Well, first of all, you wouldn't recognize it for all the condos that they built up on it. But Hurricane Michael just really destroyed Panama City, Lynn Haven, Mexico Beach, Callaway, like the 6, 7, 8 towns that are in that kind of general area. But it was insane. We had, golly, 15 trees down by the house, somewhere around there, and then countless trees out in the acres that we had. But we were very lucky because all our trees fell parallel with our house. And
Camper, that's exactly what I'm answering.
Smudge is out there. We got to love on Smudge a little bit tonight. So
Hey, met the twins.
yeah, he met our granddaughters. So
Yep.
oh yeah, if you drove to St. Joe, still is a mess. Been 2 years.
Yeah.
So 35 people in here.
Well, as we were coming down through Alabama, there was a lot of branches and trees down that people, I don't know, they weren't real recent because everything was dead,
Yeah.
but they hadn't cleaned anything up. So was that just, what, a month ago or 2 months ago?
Maybe, or maybe they don't need. Maybe they don't need to clean it because it's not getting in the way of anything. You know what I mean? So
Well, it's just all over their front yards. And stuff.
yeah, then that was probably a storm that passed a week or so ago. But you'll see people that haven't cleaned up their yards because they don't need to. So they like these woods out here. I'm not going to go clean those woods up. You know what I mean?
Well,
So, yeah.
no, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
It was just,
So
but I didn't know if there was, I mean, we were still an hour away from here.
Oh, yeah. Well, that Hurricane Michael was like, it didn't downgrade to like a Category 2 till it was like 200 miles inland.
yeah, it's like
It was
Tennessee
crazy,
almost.
like,
Yeah.
How it still was so bad.
But
Take
that,
care, Nicole.
See you later, Nicole.
Did they like smudge?
Yeah, we hope so. Praying for you guys over there. So
At least I don't need crayons. God, here we go.
yeah, Mary Beth says she came after Opal.
Yeah, I was there during Opal.
Yeah, hurricanes ain't no joke.
No,
It'll make you.
I was here during Michael.
Yeah.
Hank was out of town.
So
I think I remember.
I was hiking the Appalachian Trail.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's 39. Come on, can we see 40? Hey, we get 40, 41. Oh Lord. Let's try to get 50 people in here. 50 people. We're trying to get 50 people. So
We know 50 people.
yeah.
Sounds like he's
Keto goes on here.
Sounds like he's doing one of those. What do you call the?
Marathons.
Yeah, when the networks have their little.
Like PBS.
Yeah, what do you call
Share-a-thons.
yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Jerry Lewis. Remember he did.
Yeah.
That?
Oh
Sure
Lord,
is.
every Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah,
were
the
born
beach was
in
on.
Base in Panama City. Yeah.
My mom and her sister.
Yeah, no kidding. Those fires out west
Yeah.
are terrible.
I agree with you, Carol.
I was just telling my daughter the other day, I know hurricanes are horrible, but I think out of all of the natural disasters, I would take a hurricane because
See,
at
Brett and
least
Cindy.
we have a little bit of notice to get prepared for
Night,
it.
Brett and Cindy.
Where like a tornado, you don't, and a fire, you can't stop it,
Mm-hmm.
and
So we lived in Destin before we moved out here, and
Night, Nathan.
so some
Too bad you didn't make it to the picnic this weekend. I'm sorry.
the night Nathan, see buddy, cool, but So the neighborhood that we lived in Destin, you turn down this one road and then you turn on another road was our cul-de-sac. Well, that road, the initial road off the main highway there, a guy was burning trash and it got out of control.
Well, he left it unattended.
It left it unattended and it got out of control. And it burned up X amount of houses
Like 30
and all
houses.
Oh, wow.
stuff. And it was hard, but it didn't go on the side of the road that our old house was on. It just stayed on that side of the road. But then it crossed the 4-lane highway and jumped into another neighborhood. And so, I mean, millions of dollars worth of damage because this clown didn't attend to his, burning in his 55-gallon drum.
Southern
outside.
West Homestead wants to know if y'all are safe from the coming storm.
Got me.
Yeah.
I've never been in one like this. Tell you what, I thought we were driving into it. I don't know if this is Patty or Mac, but yeah.
Yeah, no, they're not.
They're not.
It's supposed to be 90. It's 100% chance of rain the rest of the week.
Yeah.
But it won't be bad.
Did we pick the good time?
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that for all of Florida or is that just up here?
Just up
That's
here,
just up
yeah.
It's up here.
Once you start going east, you'll be fine.
Yeah. You'll probably.
Because you're actually going away from the.
Now, did you see Mac? I don't know if this is Patty or Mac. Did you see Mac on the racetrack luggage rack cart doing his race down the hill?
Yeah. I watched that. Yeah. So.
And then we had, was it Patty and Sarah?
Me.
No, it was Sarah and Rachel, wasn't it? That went down, or Patty and Rachel.
Oh, I tried to just stay.
Distance yourself. You distance yourself. I was right there in the middle of it. I get them on.
No, I was distanced.
I wanted Sabrina on
Me,
there.
Patty. It says me, Patty.
We would have made that viral.
I was looking for cars with little flashing lights.
No, I was looking for cars with little flashing lights when we were at the hotel the night before when they were all taking the canning jars out of the back of the truck. You would have thought we were dealing. I had taken a lot of my used jars because I didn't can it all this past year, so I put everything through dishwasher and put them in boxes. And then I brought 6 brand new boxes that I haven't used that were still
my
sealed.
goodness.
So the back of the truck, between the 2 totes of stuff that we use for vending table and his tables and the camera equipment that he sets up, the back of the truck was literally stuffed. So we opened the truck up because I brought a humongous, the box for this canner that we sold to Living Miracle Network or Homestead it was a 41.5 corner.
Cover the bed of the truck.
So we got that.
People
Out.
milling around.
And then all these women saw all these canning jars, and you would have thought it was a sale at Macy's, And all I kept saying, I can just see the cops now.
What is she selling?
We're dealing something.
Yeah,
It
that's
was hysterical.
funny.
Just jars, sir. Just jars.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
The only thing I canned this year was the muscadine jelly.
Yeah. Which we need
That
turn
was
out.
Patty and Rachel. Thank you,
Yeah.
Brenda. I thought it was.
But so do y'all not have muscadines up north or
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like I said, when we bought the house, it already had an established Concord grape
Yeah.
arbor.
Yeah.
But
Well, you can take as many as you want
yeah,
at my place. So
they were good.
I
They're
love
almost
'em.
gone. It's the end of the season.
yeah, I love 'em.
Scuppernongs and muscadines.
What do you call them?
Scuppernongs?
Yeah, that was the golden ones.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
They're good though. I like the purple muscadines.
Fox
Oh, I
grapes.
thought they were.
good.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
both very good.
I thought the golden ones
Yeah.
tasted a whole lot like a Concord grape.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
The snotty, fleshy inside.
That's right. It's snot. It's like snot. Big wad of snot.
No, that's oysters.
Yeah, I wish you're the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, muscadines are southern grape. But you know what I've noticed
It
about
was
the
the first
purple
time I
ones?
tried one, Patty, and I liked them.
Yeah. they're great.
If I eat too many of them, they make my mouth itch. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it does.
I love them. I was telling Daryl and Miss Sherry that I could drive when I like cutting grass down there because I can always just drive 5 feet, push the lawnmower 5 feet, eat a couple muscadines, push 5 feet, eat a couple muscadines. So it takes me a half hour to mow around them, you know. So, well, Christy Betts, 32. Oh Lord, somebody's left.
Drop it off.
They're going to bed because they're like, good night, good night.
Fuller Life in Texas. How's it going out in Texas?
Thank you for stopping in Fuller Life.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
So, oh, then he said, no, I'll retract that. See you later.
No, really, Sabrina? Tell me that's not true.
Oh, yeah. Black grapes. My daddy had big. So I'm a huge grape fan. I like seedless grapes, right? The purple grapes. You know, I don't like green grapes. I like purple grapes. So. Oh. I don't know what she's at, so I have that. So. But
we have them in the camper.
Oh, some grapes.
All three kind.
Yeah, I love grapes, right? I love grapes and I love blackberries. And
Fatty.
so I'm trying to grow blackberries out here.
Thank you, Fuller Life.
Yeah. Fuller Life. How about you? Officers up there, a license plate with big loads coming through.
Yeah,
I love
Paul,
oysters.
I don't like oysters either.
Ooh,
That's
I
why I
love
said that.
I love them cooked raw anyway.
No, I like fried oysters. I can't. Now, we have some friends that own an oyster bar here
Hey,
on the beach.
Campbell's.
And I'll eat the stuff he makes because he is amazing. But I don't like
He
raw
owns
oysters.
Shuckums on Panama City
Yeah.
Beach.
So if you
You've
ever come
ever
down to Panama City
vacationed?
Beach,
You probably know where Shuckums
go to
is.
Shuckums. He's a good friend of ours, and him and his wife go to church with us. And man, you talk about oysters. Good night, they're so good. Ugh. So let me tell you something, Daryl. You take one bite
like,
of them,
no, thank you.
and you hold them over your head. You lick your eyeballs out trying to get back to them. You know what I mean?
He's full of it, isn't he?
I'll
Some
watch
of
you
them never
learn.
grow out here.
Yeah. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Sabrina, he does like that towel. I'll tell you that much, Sabrina. Kumquats.
I
Kumquats.
don't like kumquats.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just don't care for them.
Harvesting boxes and boxes of tomatoes.
Wow.
Wow. We did the little cherry tomatoes
Titus,
this
yeah.
year.
Oh, so they've been to Shuckums?
Oh, good. Yeah, good friends of ours on that place. Oh, good. They had a new calf on the farm.
Aw,
How cool is that?
I want cows.
So we would have cows here. Two problems. One, we don't have a watering source, so we need to dig a shallow well on here anyway, to be honest with you, because we need some. Right now
Up
we
the
are
hill, we need a shallow
we
well.
are watering the whole property with one well. You know what I mean? And that water actually goes through the softener and filter system. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why our flowers are so pretty. 'Cause they get softened, soft water. They get soft water on them. And then number two is Gina wouldn't let me eat them after they grow old. You know what I mean?
The cows?
Yeah, the cows. So she'd be like,
I would have them all. The granddaughters would have them all named.
yeah. So
Well,
Just
people name them.
like Daniel
T-bone.
Arms, you know, Whopper, Big Mac.
Ribeye.
yeah, name them appropriately.
Yeah. So
Ribeye.
yeah, that's a fact, Jack.
Enriched refuge. What do you consider living close? We drove 9 hours to go to the picnic. We drove last year 14 hours to go to the Bayou Bash in
Yep.
Louisiana. What do you consider close?
Yeah. That's right.
Well, and there were others that went further.
Oh yeah.
Grace flew from California
Yes.
to Kentucky last year
That's right.
That's
to the
right.
harvest
She
celebration.
won a
is-
T-shirt.
how
She
is
won a
she?
T-shirt because
Yeah.
of it. Or was it a T-shirt? What did we take her from Miss Grace?
I can't remember. But have you heard from her through all this, like
Yeah,
the fires
she's
and stuff?
doing-
She's okay?
yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
I
had
thought
some
about her the
smoke,
other
but
day.
yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
she's
see her? I'm surprised I haven't seen her tonight, but
She sent us some
Yeah.
amazing jelly for Christmas. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, pepper jelly.
Yes, I
Yeah.
love it.
And then So she won. I think it was a T-shirt she won, and then Chris from Single Dad Homestead won the book. And then we gave out a couple stickers or something. I can't remember. That was such a fun. That was the beginning of us wanting to go to homesteading conferences type stuff. And then so we went to the first one with Zach and Jen Stivers, and then COVID hit before the rest of them kicked off. You know what I mean? So
What's yours name? Aww. Mindful Homestead. How about you?
how about you?
Oh, and Rich Refuge is from Central Washington.
Oh, such a beautiful area up there.
Yep.
Yeah, that place is gorgeous. You know, I hate what's all going on in the political environment of what's going on up there in the Seattle area, but man, we love going to the Pacific Northwest. It's so pretty.
The trees are massive.
Yeah.
I couldn't get over how massive the trees were.
Yeah. It's just beautiful. Beautiful out there.
Well, we're going to have somebody on Monday night here before long from out that way.
Practical Homestead.
Practical Modern Homestead.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite flower farmers is from Washington State. They have like huge flower farm. But they have great weather there too. It's crazy too because they're like the same zone as us, but not the same. You know?
Huh?
It's they're in zone 8 just like we are, but
Really?
their zone 8 is totally different. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, I guess it curves around or something, or what?
Yeah. Not sure.
Because you wouldn't think. Yeah.
Kathy, it took you 16 hours because you stopped. You only drove part way yesterday and then finished it up today. Is that what you did?
Squeaky
You're
stairs.
sneaking up the steps.
Yeah, you talk about long trips. She's talking about she did cross-country trips in 2020, 12, 15, and 18, and now I'm meeting lots of folks next
Smells
trip.
good.
Yeah, so we did not a cross-country trip, but one time when me and Gina were early in our marriage, we done some exciting things about, like we took an iron butt motorcycle ride. You know what an iron butt is? That's 1,000 miles in 24 hours on a motorcycle. And so me and Gina hopped on our hardtail chopper one time. She, two up. She was on the back fender of my chopper, and we went down to the peninsula, down in South Florida and back, and we did
16 hours. We did
16 hours. Yeah, 16 hours, and so we left it. So you have to.
What was that for?
Yeah, so you have because I just thought something funny, right? And so you have to document the trip with gas receipts, to be certified or whatever, right?
Okay.
So the gas receipts are at time stamps
Yes,
on.
Patty, of course you can.
Yeah.
In fact, we're open October 12th. Did I say the 12th? The weekend that the HOA was supposed to happen, we're open that Monday since the HOA is no longer, if you'd like to be a guest on that night. Just remind me.
So we take this trip, right? And we leave from the house and we go, and we go hit the halfway point to turn around to come back. Well, we ended up doing, instead of like 500 miles, we ended up doing like
She made
500.
Yeah.
Are you gonna let me tell my story, Gina?
You can have
Well, I'm sorry.
And you're gonna do like 512 miles.
I've heard the story. I was
Well,
there.
you was actually there. And, well, the people watching though, they want to hear my story. So I assume they want to hear my story. They probably care less about my story. But anyway, so we do 512 miles, turn around, come back. Well, to get back, we took a little different route coming back. We just didn't come the same way. And so the trip was going to end up being like 1,060 miles, somewhere around in there, right? Well, as soon as we tripped 1,000 miles, we had backstory is we had a guy following us in a Tahoe with a trailer because I didn't know my motorcycle was going to make it 1,000 miles, or in case
we were going to make it.
in case we were going to make it, right? And so as soon as we hit 1,000 miles, Gina's like, "Get me off this thing!
I am done.
I am done." So I had to go the rest of the 40 miles or 50 miles by myself.
And I was laying in the back seat.
Yeah. And I was like, "You sorry, rascal?" So,
But I did it.
but she did it. I was proud of her. There was time because we took off with two, me and Gina and a buddy, And he did 600, 800 miles.
Yeah, and got vertigo and had to,
yeah, he was like, dude,
had
I
to
just
call
can't
it
make
off.
it, you know.
He started swerving
And
on
so-
his motorcycle.
Yeah, we were going, you know, it's dark at this point, and we're coming back down I-10, and he starts getting a little close, you know, and so I was like, hey, pull over here on the next exit, and we got the next exit, and I said, hey, dude, you gotta knock this thing off, dude. I said, you're gonna kill yourself, you know, or
Surrounded by
somebody, you know.
wildfires.
And so we loaded up his motorcycle on the trailer, and he got in the truck. But it was, man, what a fun time. We've done a lot of cool stuff, me and you. So anyway,
We're just living our best life right now, though.
ain't we though? So I mean, we're YouTube sensations. We're, you know,
You're infamous.
I'm infamous,
Oh,
you know.
I was more talking about where we live.
We get to hang out with people like Two Family Homestead.
Not in your mind.
Hey, listen, I'm a big deal. If you don't believe me, just ask me. I'll tell you. So,
High up in the community here.
I mean, you know,
Community leaders.
I'm a community leader, so.
Yeah,
you know.
Kathy, tell me about the traffic. We almost had a wreck this morning or yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Yesterday, going through Nashville. There was a wreck ahead of us, and everybody was slowing down. They were all going to 2 left lanes because the wreck was in the third one over.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, right in the middle. We didn't know it was an accident, and it was raining. So there's a semi-truck next to us, and everything was fine. We were all slowing down.
So he decided.
And all of a
to
sudden, the
tease our
semi
lane, too.
decided to play one of these, oh, I'm a car, I can go in front of the, truck with not stopping. The semi-truck went right in front of us. Daryl hits the brake. I could almost see the trailer jackknifing. I'm holding on to the bar, up at the top, what it's called. Minor in here, I can't say it. And I'm hitting the door going, Daryl. For what reason, I don't know. But
It makes the truck stop faster. You beat on the side of the door, it helps that.
I could just see the front of the truck smushed into the back of that semi. And then Smudge pushed up against the.
Oh, poor buddy.
Yeah, that's
Oh, Lord.
That's hilarious. Fun times.
Oh, yeah. See, Duncan took Brenda 11 plus hours, and they kept getting stuck behind wrecks. What these idiots need to stay home. I mean, we're the good drivers. What gives?
I told you.
Yeah, that's the handle, Sabrina. That one. That's the one I was heading on to. I'm surprised it didn't come off
The sweet Jesus bar.
The sweet Jesus bar. Oh, sweet
I
Jesus.
never called it that, but I did.
I will now, though.
I always tell Hank, like,
It'd be good coming out of my mouth, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
funny. I always tell Hank, like, if he's, we
Pulls
have
out,
like
right, yeah.
a near accident or whatever, I'm like, hey, be careful, I'm on the hospital side over here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was, and especially when you don't know where you're going, Christy, and you have to follow your GPS, and he goes, which lane do I need to be? I don't know. I don't like to do this anymore. I don't want to be a navigator. He says, okay, you drive, I'll navigate. Oh, okay. No. I'm not driving with that camper behind us. No, not going to happen.
So we got friends that have the fifth wheel out back, and he pulls it with a big old F450 dually, and fifth wheel and all that stuff, and the thing's 90 feet long, and his little old wife gets in there and
She drives
she
it
drives it like
a
she stole
boss.
it, you know what I mean? So it's so funny seeing her behind the wheel, but she does a real good job on it.
Man, I can't back up a tractor with the little wagon behind it, so it
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
I know I can't do a
Yeah.
camper.
So, speaking of tractors, we love the Branson tractor here.
What color is that?
It's a Branson with Branson red.
Branson red.
Yeah, and we also put Homestead implements on it. So if you're looking for a tractor, go to Branson and Homestead implements.
But Branson makes more than red tractors.
They make a lot of stuff. Yes, they do a lot of auxiliary work, I guess you'd say. John Deere.
They're
and-
definitely not due to the.
They're
So-
definitely not an
They,
off-brand.
So Branson makes green.
Some, yeah. So,
Some green and yellow. Some green and yellow is actually red.
yeah, you believe that?
It's like blood. It's all red in the middle, right?
It's all red in the middle, man.
I like that.
It's all red in the middle. But no, we've been fortunate enough to where that we do, get to drive the branch and have partners like Homestead Implements and all that kind of partner with the channel and to see the YouTube
You
stuff.
just like playing with the toys.
Hey, listen.
Yes, he does.
I'm like a big kid. You know what I mean? I'm like a big kid.
My grandson does the same thing. He gets that cracker.
Yeah.
He got his little grapple going. It's a dinosaur bite.
Yeah. So Gina's like, what are you doing? Like, you're not actually working. You're just like literally just picking up sticks and moving them around and stuff. I was like, yeah, that's because it's fun. You know what I mean? So having fun. Tractor therapy is what we like to call it in the tractor community. So
Tractor therapy.
yeah.
Mindful Homestead,
Thank you,
Kubota till I die.
No, that's not the one.
Yeah, Kubota.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's on my
Mindful
wake
Homestead.
Night, Kathy.
Yeah, I saw some of your
It was good
Kubota
seeing you again this
videos.
weekend.
You keep buying Kubotas, you'll be Kubota till you die because you'll still be paying on them. I'm messing.
Oh, Sabrina, you mean that bridge where, oh, never mind, Sabrina, I know which one you're talking about.
We always try to plan our trips so that when we go to like big cities, we try to go in early, like 4 in the morning type stuff, or 2 in the afternoon. Where we want to try to miss the traffic.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were doing pretty good yesterday. We were coming through Nashville. It was early afternoon.
yeah,
So
not
that
too
should have
bad.
been a
should have
reasonable
been.
time.
Yeah.
Should have been. So
That just means that instead of a 40-car pileup, it's 20.
yeah, that's right. So me and
And a
Daryl
semi and
actually.
a camper in the middle.
Yeah, we actually had the same truck. The 2500 gasser.
Yeah.
So, well, so
Yours is a little newer.
a little newer, but
Lot brighter color.
yeah. So, remind me to show you my.
We have the racial versions.
Remind me to show you the radio I've got in mine. So, because I've upgraded my radio.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What did you do to it?
I put the Uconnect 12-inch, like the one that
Tesla
comes
screen.
like the Tesla screen. You know what I mean? I'll show it to you when we go
Okay.
there. I made a video about it. You can go check it out on Hamiltonville Farm. Yeah. But
What, you want us to link that?
look at that video on there, right? So, but no, we.
Yes, could one of our mods please link their channel?
Oh yeah, we'd appreciate that.
Yeah, that's been done. It has
not,
been done
not
for a while.
necessary, but we appreciate it. So,
Good day.
good day.
Hey, Down Under, how are you?
He's probably relaxing and having a Vegemite sandwich. So, cheers, glad to see you here. So, Bang Time Pool. So, good to see people there.
Old John Deere.
But yeah, it's so when I got the truck, it had the 5-inch screen on it, and I was like, man, I can't handle that. It's just too small. And so I didn't go from 5 to 8. I went from 5 to 16 or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
It's like the size of an
Takes up the
iPad.
yeah.
Takes up the dashboard.
Yeah, it's huge. And you can click and drag and like apps into it and stuff. It's sick, So, but it's lit, as the young folks say. So
I had to upgrade mine with the backup camera.
yeah.
That was a chore.
So, but the coolest thing about being here and on the property and all that stuff is I get to be a grandfather to these 2 beautiful little 12-year-old girls.
Oh my gosh!
So
I can
bless
turn the
their
camera,
hearts.
folks, if you'd like to see the granddaughter. She's right here.
They're halfway decent for little girls. So, but
That's exactly what Daryl's going to
oh
do.
Lord, here we go. I'm seeing. So she's actually got a twin sister. So if you see it, she don't need to be up here because you know exactly what she looks like. Anyway.
What about our triplet?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Hank taught them when they were like very small, like barely talking. people, they see us in the store. Oh, are y'all twins? Like they ask them that all the time, right? So Hank told them when they were little, when someone asked you that, say, no, we're triplets, but we leave the ugly one at home. And they literally would say that to people. I would be so embarrassed, but they would say that to people. So
Yeah. We'll keep them around for a little bit.
So what did you just bake that smells so good?
I don't know, but it does smell good.
Things.
Yeah.
Pumpkin muffin bread.
And also
Pumpkin
little bread things, but mainly muffins.
Yeah, she wants to start her own YouTube channel, or did start her own YouTube channel, right?
Mm-mm.
She bakes. Like
Oh,
that
really?
girl can cook, let me tell you.
And what's her channel name?
I don't know. She just started it last night, I think, didn't you?
Mm-mm.
Have you started? Yeah, I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna help her get there. So Fishes and Loaves Live says, yeah, a little overkill for a 0 lot line. I'm telling you, we cut through this neighborhood every now and again to kind of beat some of the beach traffic. And I tell Gene, I was like, man, I just thank the good Lord every time we ride through here that we don't live in a 0 lot line neighborhood, because I would not be able to handle it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we've done it growing up in the military, as you move around, sometimes you can't buy or rent where you want to, and I'm telling you, it's I just couldn't handle it,
Downstairs.
Downstairs and then that way to like
Yeah.
By the
So
front door.
by the front door.
bring me back at that Mountain Dew out here for a So,
But the crazy thing is, with 75 acres that we have, like, we haven't even been on the back 40 probably in 2 weeks, or you might have. I haven't
Yeah,
been
I
back there in a couple months.
yeah, I went back there the other day
Because
actually.
it's like wooded, and
Yeah.
I just,
Scary
So-
and snaky.
So we've got another cool thing about, and a lot of you guys can relate to this as well. But we don't have any light saturation out here. So on a clear night, I mean, just stars and stars and stars. Now we live off of a road, not a major road, but it's got enough traffic on it to kind of. We were actually in the house when we lived on the beach. It was actually quieter because we lived on a cul-de-sac and we didn't have any traffic. But now that we live on this road, this highway, we have traffic come by. But man, I'm telling you, at night when it's clear, I mean, you can just see millions of stars. It's beautiful.
yeah. We've actually woke the girls up at 3 in the morning and went out and watched Meteor Tower.
Yeah.
That's
That
But I have to bring them.
I was looking at where I'm at on the screen here. When did the space station go through? Was it, remember that?
Yeah, that was
2
in the
months
summer.
ago?
That was in the summer.
Yeah.
right?
Wasn't that long ago.
No, it wasn't that long.
So we had the local news said, hey, if you walk outside between this time and this time, you'll see the space station go over.
Yeah.
And so we walked outside, and sure enough, man, you get to see it. But
Yeah,
it only
that's cool.
lasted
It went fast.
1 minute. It only
And
lasted.
it was in the daytime, but you
Yeah.
could still see it. It was
Yeah,
cool.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It was fast.
it was really cool. But yeah, I love living in the country.
Oh Lord. Thing number 2 shows up. So. Yeah. Real giveaway guy. How about you?
Somebody get Hank for you?
Did you get your dishes washed? Oh wow, they can see the space station all the time. That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. So that was something that we've never seen that we'd like to see is the Northern Lights.
There's that.
Oh Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
It's a twofer.
It's a twofer.
You're live.
We are live.
Wave.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go get some more DMD.
Can you check on her?
Of course I will.
Going to get some more Diet Mountain Dew.
Hey, baby. You need something? Do you need something? Do you need something?
Talking to our grandmother. see. There's an app that tells you when and where the space station and satellite. Yes, I have that app. I haven't. Well, I had the NASA app is what I use. Tells you when there's going to be, like meteor showers or
Georgia, look at this
whatever.
muffin.
When the next explosion's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're still on the camera. Yes. All right. I'm gonna have to go check on my grandmother. I'll be right back.
No problem.
Should we be closing this? Mm-hmm. So, anyway. Yeah, okay, a little bit. Do you girls want to say anything? I mean, look at them. They're just sitting over there.
We just left it. Don't listen to anything the girls say.
They're telling all kinds of stories.
Yeah, what'd you say?
No, nothing.
Brad just came in.
Colby?
Ma'am.
Colby?
No,
Sixth period.
BC.
We're
Oh,
at we
BC?
had free time and we were watching all of our
That's
YouTube
my
channels.
do. That's my
It's like
jam.
all
That's
of
what I
us have
said.
YouTube channels and we watched our trip to Ross.
Oh my goodness,
And I was
guys.
like,
If the kids are setting up a cooking channel, get them to check the Friday Fall Food Collab of Moss Family TV. So it must be some sort of
So
collaboration.
you're taking notes now, right?
Moss Family
I
TV.
can't cook.
Yeah,
So-
Kenzie's the eater. This is the cooker. The cooker and the eater here.
Well,
She's the official
that
taste
makes a
tester.
great pair then.
They do. She's the official taste tester for sure.
But she doesn't take like a little bite. She eats it all.
Yeah. And so, but listen, these girls are captain and co-captain of the cheerleading squad, and so they're just somebody special. Special. Anyway.
So what school do you go to?
Bozeman.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Bozeman.
So,
And you are in what grade?
Seventh.
Seventh
I
grade.
forgot about that.
well, you're in 7th, and she's in 6th.
Yes,
Fifth?
no, she's a fifth.
5th.
She's a little slow.
Yeah.
A little. I'm gonna ride the short bus.
Yeah, they're
But-
related.
But the other triplets,
Yeah.
what?
It just stays at home
Yeah, that's right. So,
somewhere. And then
so how long have y'all been sisters?
I don't know. I think like maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, they're a hoot, man. So,
Just found her on the side of the road.
So you get along with him?
No, not at all.
He doesn't treat you good?
No.
He doesn't.
I'm the mean one. Yeah.
Somebody's got to be, right?
He's
Yeah.
the triplet. We locked him up in the
I'd be the
closet.
triplet.
Yeah, he's the one that stays at home.
So we tried to get Miss Sherry some coleslaw from the restaurant we were at tonight, and it just didn't work out too good, did it?
You didn't like it either.
I didn't like it
I think
either.
it tasted spoiled. I don't
Yeah.
think it was vinegar. I think it just tasted spoiled.
It was nasty.
It was.
So,
It was beyond help.
and that was the thing that's so disappointing was because when the clear plastic cover in the container, I thought it looked great.
It comes off, you go, oh.
Ugh. So,
Yeah. And now, folks,
What's
this
in your
was the
drink?
third. This was the third restaurant they tried calling.
yeah.
It's like no place was open.
No place was open.
It wasn't COVID.
No,
It's
no.
Monday.
Monday.
It was
Closed
Monday.
Closed on Sunday. So, and this is another weird thing that would. So, in our area, they do something here that I've never seen done anywhere else. A lot of stores close Thursday at noon.
Mm-hmm.
It's the weirdest thing. So I guess because they open on Saturdays.
Is there some sort of Sabbath here Thursday night?
I
or
don't know.
Friday?
I don't know. But Thursday. Now they'll open Wednesday and Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to noon, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, that's crazy.
You
Yeah,
go to the
crazy.
Amish place.
And then closed on
They're
Sunday.
open right now.
Yeah.
And
then
Monday.
close on Sundays. Yeah, and
No
Monday.
problem.
Yeah. It's crazy. So,
Fine.
and it took us a while to figure that out.
Oh,
when
Jessica.
like if you needed to run to the hardware store or something like that, you'd be, I'll just run down here and pick up something, and it'd be 2:00 in the afternoon, and like, crap, they're closed.
Yeah, they close on
So-
Thursdays.
So,
They're closed on Thursday.
yeah, crazy, man.
That's some odd hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Well, I think that we have probably
exceeded our.
Really good.
So
overstayed our welcome on the live stream.
I don't know. How many we got still in here? 28 maybe?
27. Yeah, coleslaw is easy to mix up, but I think this one was spoiled.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was
just-
disappointing. It was
yeah,
pretty bad.
and I like coleslaw. It's truly disappointing.
And I like coleslaw too, and I like it in a variety of ways. But this one was just, not good.
Brenda, you go get Brenda has to go. Just caught a mouse in the dog's bowl.
Oh no. Yeah.
Brenda, go take care of the mouse. And I'll talk to you later.
I wanna see.
Brad says, Duncan, that's good eating. Brad, Panhandle is where we are.
One of
Yeah.
our cats killed a mouse once out there.
Well, Hank, I do have a question for you here before we go, though.
Sure.
If a turtle loses its shell, is the turtle naked or just homeless?
I have a turtle.
You should have seen both of their faces were just like really intent on listening to
Homeless.
I have a
Naked.
turtle.
Yeah.
I have a turtle. He's downstairs in the cat
All
room.
right. So anyway, thank you all for
Naked.
being here tonight. We will be popping up live time to time over the next
you.
week or so. And we had no planned streams.
No planned
This is where we're
streams.
going to be.
Yeah, Jessica, and please pray that we have good restaurant service from here on in. Because lunch wasn't any better than Cracker Barrel was Saturday night or Sunday morning.
All right. So,
Everybody stay safe out there.
Stay safe.
Bye.
bye.
All right, bye.
Deuces.